Com. Tonight we're going to see the Cardinal Mooney versus Canton Central Catholic, tonight's game. And tonight you're going to have Billy Mack and Quinn Pushkar here. Quinn's going to do the color here for tonight's game.
It's a great intro.
You like it?
That was great.
I'm used to like Jeff doing it, and I don't have to say much. And then he usually irritates me, and then I just go quiet for a while. But
I feel it. You could have had me do it. I mean, it's not hard to intro the game.
yeah,
I
feel like it was a solid 4.
Could have pulled off some like Brad Nessler stuff, like you're looking live.
Well, that would be creative.
That would have been.
We know that I don't get that creative. So here we go. Tonight's tip-off, starting at 7:23 p.m. East Coast time, of course, right?
Yeah.
There's some details there for you.
Get all official on that one. Can't wait. I'm excited, though. 2 good games, or teams, I should say.
2 good teams.
Crusaders and Cardinals. Can't wait.
And we're going to have our tip-off where Michael Pellini's going to tip off for the Cardinal Mooney. And tip's going to go right to Cardinal.
Mooney. Making sure you finish that one off.
Oh, yeah, Cardinal Mooney. Ursuline got here, so that might be weird. And up and good for Mick. Mick's going to get the first bucket here tonight for Cardinal Mooney.
It's a great drive and finish.
And lack of defense on the other end as Tri-C goes up and puts a quick bucket of their own.
No backside help on that press. Just a nice little over top pass.
Little pick and roll shot by Pellini. Pellini no good. Rebound goes to Cardinal Mooney. And we're going to set it back up. As Mick drives. Looking for Pellini, of course. Big focus point for the Mooney. For the Mooney. How about that? Putting the in front of it like we're at Ohio State. And we're off. Tri-C's got it. A little pump fake action here. Let's see what we're working with. Little man-to-man defense. Big help there. And Tri-C is going to go. Canton Central Catholic's Tri-C. They're going to go to the free throw line, shooting 2. I'm so used to calling them Tri-C because that's the only way I remember them, as when we played them for baseball a couple years ago in the district semifinals, and that's kind of how they represented themselves. So if you hear me call them Tri-C, that's Central Catholic Crusaders. Canton Central Catholic Crusaders, so it's 4 there, but whatever, we'll work with it. First free throw good, second free throw up, and that's good too. And we're off. Nick's going to run the point guard here for tonight for Cardinal. And Fire loses it kind of, luckily gets it back to Mick there. You a big fan of the leg guard there, the leg sleeve?
No, I hate it. I hate the leg sleeve. I hate the shooting sleeve. I hate it all. I think it's dumb.
So you just wear your jersey and that's about it?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Well, Kobe wore the little half sleeve though, right?
Kobe got paid to play basketball for a living.
That's fair.
We're playing high school ball.
And
trying
up
to
and
get
good.
wins.
Drew gets on the board here for Cardinal Mooney. If I can just figure out how to just say Mooney. I have a hard time. It's Cardinal Mooney. It always kind of goes together. Mooney's out to a press here. 2-1-2 press. And Tri-C ends up throwing the ball away. Their first turnover of the night. Nice little pick and roll action there with Pellini. Pellini dumps it off low. Good shot up, no good, but gets fouled. And Drew is going to go to the free throw line.
That was a beautiful set. I like that. Nice little high horn screen with a flare screen mixed in.
I'm a big fan of the high-low action pass, like from high block to low block. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I think if you can have first free throw up and no good, if you have post players who can pass in that lane there, you're doing some good things there. You got 2 good post players.
Absolutely. Treetop to treetop pass.
No doubt. Second free throw is good. And Mooney's out and pressing.
Nice little 1-2-2 press on this one.
Yeah, last one was a little 2-1-2, right? So, or maybe I just read it wrong.
It might have been a bad rotation to where it dropped into a 2-1-2.
Central's swinging it around the arc, now drives, kicks it, gets tipped away by Polini, and off is Mick, down to Polini. Polini's up, and that bucket is good. Good fast break transition, and we're going to have our first timeout from Central. And we'll be right back after this.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends: shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic.
Tri-C's back at it. Mooney's still running the press here as they're swinging it across, trying to get it over that half-court line, and does. And loses it. So a little pick and roll action. I'm not a big fan of the soft screens. The soft screens are not something. And we're going to have a jump ball finally as they fight hard for the ball. And possession is going to go to. It's going to stay Central ball. No. What was this?
Jump ball.
They didn't call it. They said no jump ball.
Must have rolled out of bounds in.
So I guess it's going to be out of bounds, Mooney. So Central's going to take it, and they're going to swing it around for a three-pointer with a charge push-off. Offensive foul there, so Mooney will take the ball out of bounds underneath their hoop. Nick's got it, goes to the right side, swings it across there. New number in there for me. And Fire's got it, and he's on the ground, and they're going to call timeout Mooney. Quick heads up by the Mooney coach.
Looks like a 30-second timeout.
So we'll take a quick one here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
And we're back. Fire's got it. A couple crossovers and some dribbles here. And he swings it over to Fire.
A little bit of a zone from Tri-C there. Travel on the play. Mooney back into their 1-2-2 press.
Yeah, originally this is what I thought they were in, but it just seemed like you said before, it was just a bad rotation there. A little hesitation, gets the ball taken away from him, and that was Fire taking the ball away and passing it up, and Mooney just about gave it right back to him. Now Polini takes command of the ball, and he'll shoot from the elbow. Shot no good. And we're back and forth. Here we go. Central's got it. A couple behind the little hot sizzle action here. A lot of dribbling. Good job of staying in front. And he finally gets rid of it. Little Michael Jordan fadeaway off the bank. And it's good. What a shot. 7-6 is your score here, just under 4 minutes.
I wonder if he called glass on that.
You had to have, right?
I would think so.
Mick's got it, calls a play out. Gets it down low. Kicks it right back out to Mick. Mick's going to kick it to Fire. Fire's going to go ahead and shoot for three, and that's going to be no good. And now Canton's out and running. As now they're finally setting up.
Seems like Tri-C's running a lot of isolation stuff here with a little bit of a ball screen mixed in.
Yeah, just kind of, oh, there's a good play there. Good look. Better defense, though. As always, defense wins. That's going to be knocked out of bounds.
I don't know about always. If I score 50 and you score 49, I'm technically winning by 1.
Well, that means I played better defense than you.
How?
Well,
I held you to 1 less.
Yeah, exactly. You played better defense than me. That's what I meant, see?
But what if I didn't play any defense and I just outscored you?
Well, then your defense played better. That's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Michael Pellini, his first of the game. And it is. Tri-C's going to go to the line, shooting 2. Well, somebody had played better defense.
Not necessarily. My offense was just better than yours. Maybe.
Tomato, tomato, right?
Yes.
Isn't that the saying? First free throw gets knocked down. Tie ball game. This is a big boy here. Tri-C.
It is. It'll be interesting to see how well he matches up with Pellini.
The athleticism, I think, is going to be a difference maker there.
Absolutely.
The Fire's going to get it, and he's going to run it. Gives it right to Pellini. Pellini swings it over. And now always back to Pellini at the top of the key. And we're going to set something up here for Cardinal Mooney.
Tri-C coming out in a little bit of a 1-2-2 themselves.
They're going to call a travel. I didn't see it, but I don't wear a zebra jersey.
To me, it looked like he just kind of took a couple steps a little bit quickly when he got the ball. It's one of those ones that's tough to see and notice. At least that's how I was explained to it the other day when we played and we got called for one.
I'm sure that was a good, conversation between you and the zebra. Finally gets it in the middle of the zone for 3. And that's going to be in and out. And Mick gets the rebound, now brings it up. Fast-paced game, but not a whole lot of scoring going on in this early contest as Mooney gets fouled underneath the hoop, and he's going to shoot 2. Trying to figure out the number here. Who's shooting? That's going to be Fire. Fire's going to shoot 2 here.
Yeah, like you said, fast-paced game. I mean, both teams it seems like they're getting shots, and
they're getting good shots
too.
Yeah,
they're getting good looks. They're just not falling.
Fire knocks down his first free throw. Second attempt is up and long. And offensive rebound here. That's Zach. He gets the rebound, and now Fire goes in and eventually kicks it around. And a bucket here for Mick. Mick's going to get on the board here. 10-7 advantage for Cardinal Mooney.
It's a great slash to the front of the rim for the layup.
I don't think the press is effective as it's drawn up anyway. It seems like it's not creating enough chaos, if you will.
It's a little bit tougher to do it on a bigger court like this. But at the same time, coming from Mooney's standpoint, I mean, they are more used to practicing on this floor and using this floor to their advantage. So, I mean, if you really break it down, 7 points so far in the first quarter as it's almost wrapping up, 1.5 minutes left here to play. It's doing its job. It's limiting the offensive opportunities.
That's a great point here from Coach Quinn Pushkar. As Tri-C just basically running a little tempo offense, if I could steal a line from an old 3-3-0 coach. Just trying to not turn the ball over here and swing it around and maybe look for an open cut guy, as Mooney is kind of in that zone, it looked like there, huh? Or at least a trap.
Yeah, a little bit of a trap. It was a very good rotation on that backside.
And now they get a turnover from that trap, and Tri-C pushes Mick right out of bounds, so that's going to be Canton's 5th foul in this early contest. Appreciate you.
It's the little things. It'll be interesting to see how well Mooney attacks the rim here now as we're getting closer to the bonus for them.
Yeah, a couple guys maybe with some foul trouble. That's a great point too, as Canton Central is in a
Great
zone
pass.
offense. That's a great pass there. Great look for Pelini. Down to Zachary Earp.
Looked a little bit like his uncle on that one.
That's mighty shoes to fill there as they create another turnover here with 25 seconds to go. Big offensive rebound, kind of looked like a lob, and we're finally going to get a foul. Jack Desmond goes to the line shooting 2 with 19.1 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. So, everywhere I go, I always ask, like, quarter, period, and everywhere we go, it always says period on the board.
The board says period because it's used for a multi-sport thing. I believe in volleyball they're called periods. I could be wrong. I don't know.
That's a good guess,
know.
because your guess is
I know
as
them
good
as
mine.
quarters. The book for basketball says quarters. I go quarter.
I'm going to go quarters, and anybody has a problem with it, you can find me on Twitter anywhere.
Come at me on Twitter. I'm just forcing you to Billy, so I'm not dealing with it.
Good there. As Mooney now really creating some, and that looked like a
I
travel
will say
there.
this, though, Billy. You challenged Mooney a couple possessions ago about their press, and they've turned it up.
Well, that was my game plan. That was the game plan in there.
Of course.
Is the challenge, and then they've risen to the occasion and created a couple turnovers there.
Looks like we can have a little bit of that horn screen there. And that's moving screen.
Yeah.
Player control foul is what they'll call it, but yeah, it was a moving screen.
So it's 13-7 lead here for Cardinal Mooney. 8.2 seconds remaining as they inbound the pass. And Tri-C's looking to push the ball up. 4 seconds, a little bit of a push there, no call. Shots up and nothing but air. And that's going to do it here for your first quarter. Cardinal Mooney 13, Tri-C 7.
First period.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Welcome back to Cardinal Mooney High School, where we have Tri-C, Canton Central Catholic, taking on the Cardinal Mooney Cardinals live on ysnlive.com. How was that intro coming back?
That was better. That was better. You didn't say the score or anything, but that's okay.
13-7 is your score. You didn't give me enough time.
Always room for improvement.
And we're going to have a three-pointer in the corner for Tri-C. No good. Pelini with the rebound, and he's out and running the show as he advances the ball.
See, you like the post play that could go post to post. I like the post player that can get it and go.
Well, that's going to be Pelini tonight.
Absolutely.
That's his.
Does
his
a great
thing.
job rebounding the ball, and then he pushes and starts the offense himself. I like it.
It's almost like he's a wing guy, really, though, right?
He is. He is.
But because he's bigger than everybody, he's going to play that 4 or 5 guy if needed, you know?
Definitely helps as a stretch guy. Be interesting to see how he fills in at that next level if he's looking to play.
I would imagine he's looking to play at the next level. Chances are. It's just a guess.
I don't know if he's looking or not, but I know he definitely has the opportunity to do so. I think he can definitely play at that next level.
I'm sure he'd be a steal for any callers out there. Free throws off. And Tri-C's out running. Didn't see a press there, but maybe it's just on a make.
Most likely on a make. A little bit of a, look like a dribble entry UCLA screen there. I like that.
Tri-C's going to lose the ball. Kind of As I get resituated there. Mick's
Give a
going to
little
take the
shout
ball.
out to our boy Jeff Betos, saying Boardman is currently down 10 to Glen Oak.
Oh, big game over there in Boardman High School. And we got ourselves a doozy here as a swing court pass, almost a shot, little head fake action. Swings it back across court. And now we're swinging it around. Round and round we go.
Trying to get a gauge on what they're running here.
To me, it's a 2-3. Like I always call it a rotational 2-3. That's kind of like, for me, it makes sense. If it doesn't for you, I understand because you're a basketball coach, but.
Yeah, that's the baseball guy's way of saying it. The normal way of saying it is a high-low with a little bit of a runner look, but the runner is the high-low guy filling.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't know how to present it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's all about
Why
the
not?
execution, and I'm just a little lack of that. So
everybody gets a couple, I guess.
So now Mooney basically switching all screens here.
Looks like Tri-C running a little bit of that weave action that they do, trying to get a mismatch where they can.
See, I've always known this as a tempo offense that I'm familiar with. And
see, now what you want to do, though, is you want to turn the corner on it so something like that doesn't happen.
We got to steal all the way, and they're going to be a foul. And I thought maybe they'd call goaltending there.
The guy on the backside that turned the ball over came up from behind, got him on the foul. The block was a clean block. I will say that. I must give credit where credit's due.
Well, we've lost our video feed here for some reason here. We're gonna check on that, but we know you can hear us. So Mick's at the free throw line, shooting 2 here. And the first free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. And now Mooney's in the press. The 1-2-2 coming out, and Central's advancing the ball here. Finally gets it in the middle. Mick steals it away, kicks it to Fire down low, and gets blocked at the rim. And now Fire gets it and sets it back up for Polini to shoot a 3 at the top of the key. No good. And Tri-C's out and running. And now running a little pick and roll action, looking down low for Tri-C, doesn't get it. And now they're swinging across the court here. And finally get it down low. And now back to the three-point line. And Tri-C hits a three-pointer on the wing. So 15-10 is your score here. And now Cardinal Mooney gets it inside, kicks it back out to Fire. Fire's going to slow it down, and they're going to call just a referee timeout here as player has a shoe loose. And perfect timing for us because we're back, but we're also going to take a quick 30-second break because Cardinal Mooney calls for a quick 30-second timeout.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Welcome back to Cardinal Mooney High School. 15-10 is your score. 4.5 remaining here in the second quarter. Cardinal Mooney is in the bonus right now as Tri-C has 8 first half fouls, and they're going to take the ball out. Mick's going to run the point guard. And a couple screens there. And finally gets it down low to Fire. Fire's going to lose it. I'm sorry, that's not Fire. Yeah, it's Fire. Thomas Fire loses it, and now they're going to call a jump ball. And it's going to stay Cardinal Mooney basketball. As Fire's a little slow getting up, but seems to be okay. All the players join in, kind of rub a little sweat off the court there. So it's going to be Cardinal Mooney ball, taken out underneath. Gets it to Pelini. Pelini's got a pretty good shot there. Doesn't come down with it. And now that we got a loose ball. Tri-C ends up with it, and they're pushing it down the court. A lot of help defense here, Quinn.
Very good help defense, too.
It seems that every time Cardinal gets beat on the dribble, there's another Mooney defender ready and willing to take its place, which is great team defense.
Helps when you have a guy like Pelini in the middle, too, that you can kind of funnel everything to him.
I mean, we would call it IQ basketball, right? I mean, you got a defender who knows, hey, my guy's not going to torch me from out here. I can go ahead and give a little bit and create a little help side defense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's always you want to play on the fence. That's a saying that I've been taught years ago. So when the ball's on one side, you always want to be on the fence right in the middle of the post, basically. So if the ball's on that far side of us, you'd want to be right in that, right in the key, basically. Have at least a foot in the paint.
I got it. As Pelini knocks down his first free throw after being fouled. And he's going to shoot one more because he made the 1-on-1. And the second one is also good. Got a good stroke from the free throw line. And now Mooney's coming back out in that press. Trying to wear. It doesn't seem like Tri-C has too many substitution. So maybe that's one part of their job tonight is it's wear these guys down. Little spin move, open shot for a three, but contested pretty well. And Pelini ends up with it as he pushes it up to Fire. Fire's going to get it, lay it in, and 19-10 is your score.
3.5 minutes to play here in the first half. It looks like Mooney's kind of starting to take over this game.
Yeah, it looks like this press is starting to wear you down as Fire gets it in another layup for him, and that's good. I'm a big press guy. I like to play aggressive, big risks, big reward. I want to create chaos the old VCU way as we have a 10-second violation turnover for not getting the ball across half court. Well, I'll tell you what, ever since I kind of called Mooney out on that, they
turned that up a little bit.
They turned that up to 10, didn't they?
That's a good job, though. They're not overly trying to trap you or anything like that. They're just trying to make you uncomfortable, and it's definitely doing its job.
Yeah, because Tri-C does not look comfortable in any way, shape, or form offensively unless they can get the ball across half court. And even then, their offense really isn't going anywhere but side to side. Now in that zone that they're in, you see Pelini flashing high and low, trying to get a good open shot, and that ball is going to be poked away, and it's going to be Tri-C's basketball. (21-10) your score, 2.5 remaining. Again, there's 3 seconds right there wasted away for nothing for Tri-C, and now he just stops for no reason, and that's going to be almost forced turnover, and a pretty easy layup there for Tri-C. Gets it down low to Pelini. That is a man down there, by the way. And that three-pointer is up for Fire. And that's going to be a good shot there as they double the lead. 24-12 is your score. And it looked like a Tri-C offensive player here just kind of fell down, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a foul.
There's a little bit of contact there, so I can understand the
kind of ran up the backside a little bit.
So Tri-C gets it in. Big press there. A lot of help there for Mooney. I just love the way they help each other. It's great, and that's going to be a block. It's going to be on Jack. I think that's his first foul, and it is, as the scoreboard tells me so.
Let's see here. What do we got here? Little flat baseline. Watch the return to the inbounder here off a double.
Oh, they looked for it.
Then
they covered
the
it.
Post entry should have been there. Didn't look at it, got spun around, but
So it's poor execution there.
that would be play number 2, I believe, is what they call it. May or may not have stolen that a couple of years ago. Put it into my own playbook.
Well, that's the thing about coaching is you're going to steal everybody else's stuff until it doesn't work, right?
Absolutely.
As
If it works against us, why not?
Mooney pokes it away and advances it up court, and now going down to the baseline and then kick out to Polini. Polini shoots, no good. And now Tri-C's out and run it. 1 minute remaining here in the half, and that's going to be a traveling violation and Mooney basketball. Just under a minute here remaining. 24-12 your score. 12-point advantage. Gets it down to Polini. Polini's going to go right down to the rack as he kicks it out. And back to him. Creating a lot of contact. And shot no good. See, I feel bad for these bigger guys because you almost have to create a lot of contact to kind of get that sympathy foul. And he's not going to get too many of those because he's bigger and stronger than most guys that he's playing against.
Absolutely. He does a great job moving, though, without the basketball, filling the high post, and basically just constantly moving.
It's kind of like the LeBron factor. Like when LeBron goes to the lane, he's not getting all those tic-tac fouls. You're going to have to really foul him to go to the free throw line. 8 seconds remaining here as Tri-C looks to hang on to the basketball here to get one final shot, and that's going to be
moving screen again.
Another moving screen on the same guy. That's his second.
That's that ball pressure that Mooney's been displaying so far. They've been causing a lot of havoc on the Crusader offense.
You're right. Their intense defense is right in your face as Mooney's going to get one shot, and they're going to turn it over, and that's going to do it. Shot no good, of course. That's going to do it for your first half. Mooney, 24. Canton Central Catholic, 12.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring. And, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
I went to Greenwood Chevrolet because I was really interested in looking at the tracks.
Because I wanted my dream truck.
Because I've been going there for 20 years. I think whenever we go there, whatever car we're looking for, they have tremendous inventory.
If you're looking for people who care about you, Greenwood is the place to go.
You know, it's like family there. The girls know me in service. It's Miss Kim in the Tahoe.
I'm really happy that I went
to Greenwood Chevrolet.
Because they really went
the extra mile for me.
Now we're going the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford and drive home in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Choose from our great selection of new Ford models or pre-owned vehicles. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours.
Customer focus, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Aaron Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Welcome back to Mooney High School. I got the wrong mic on. There we go. There's me. 24-12 is your score. The start of the third quarter, where Mooney is up on Tri-C, Canton Central Catholic, as Tri-C's going to inbound the ball and wait for it, and they're going to set it up. Quick outlet pass is a lot of motion here, Quinn.
It's a little bit of a flex cut there. Nice little flex set, I guess you could say, because it's a constant motion. Beauty of a flex screen.
I like that. I can't wait till football season where
cross screen, high screen, that's all you got to know.
You know, I can't wait for football season because then you and I get to switch. You know, and I can talk terminology.
Buckets in the corner.
That was a good shot right in your face.
That's the one problem with the flex. If you get used to running that flex so long.
They used to call that the Princeton offense?
There's a form of the flex that is the Princeton, yes. The generic flex is the Princeton offense, basically, yes.
So an unnecessary dribble there. If he gets it and goes right out, that's a made bucket, don't you think? Instead, he's going to go to the line shooting two.
Yes and no. I'm not going to say fully because I have always taught my post players to rip it through like that and take that power dribble, get it high off the glass. He just showed some patience, waited for it. So it's one of those 50-50 ones. He felt that the defender might have jumped, so he waited for it to draw the foul, whereas he could have probably powered through it anyway. Nevertheless, he's at the line.
And he made one or two here. And Mooney's right back at it. They're going to press him. Tri-C, not a lot of substitution in that first half. And Fire basically knocked the ball right back in the Tri-C defender. And they finally get the ball across court.
Seems like Tri-C's a little bit too patient. And yes, a little timid. I would agree with that. A little bit timid with that. And see what we got running here.
A little screen action comeback. That goes baseline, swings it across, and it looks like he was fouled. I thought maybe he stepped out of bounds, and they're going to say he pushed him.
Foul on Pelini. That's interesting because Pelini was nowhere even close to the ball to draw that, to get called for that.
Might have been 35. Might have been 35. 35 was on the board, so it wasn't on Pelini. It was on Drew.
Oh, my eyesight's failing me again. That's good to know.
And knocked away. Tri-C recovers the offensive rebound as they move forward here. 25-15 is your score. And nice little trap here for Mooney. And they're going to call a foul. That looked a little weak here, but.
That was a very soft foul.
I mean, hands are up.
That was a fantastic trap. The refs just bailed him out on that one.
Yeah, that was what we call in the 2K world a bailout call.
That was a great, great trap by Mooney.
Yeah,
nice little double screen on the sideline.
And that's going to be tipped away. I'll tell you what, between Fire and Mick, those are two scrappy guards right now for Cardinal Mooney.
Absolutely. They do a good job on this full court press, too. You'll see coming out of this next time, where they're the two that are up there making all the pressure happen.
And Pelini's going to take a shot at the elbow. That's going to be no good. And Tri-C with a little bit of a half-court trap there?
A little bit of that. I don't know what that was. That might have just been an accidental trap of opportunity maybe.
I like it. 3-point attempt for Tri-C, no good. And looks like Mitch finally got it, and he kicks it to Pelini as Cardinal Mooney's moving the ball up the court here. And all the way to the rack with a finger roll finish and an and one opportunity. Fire. It feels like I've been saying his name all night.
Absolutely. He's getting out, running the floor really well. He's getting
Coach
up and down nicely, and he's doing a really good job in transition for Cardinal Mooney right now.
Coach is screaming for Tri-C at the official, saying he's trying to avoid the contact. Didn't, obviously, in our screen, you could see it clear as day. There was contact there. So, of course, when you draw the contact, you're going to go to the free throw line. And one is good as we got a substitution for Tri-C coming in. 28-15 is your score. Cardinal Mooney has the advantage. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
I'm interested to see why they're not putting a guy in the middle on this.
For Mooney or for Tri-C?
Tri-C. Tri-C, when they're trying to break this press, they're not getting a middle fill, which is honestly not giving a good angle to try to break it. And credit Mooney for doing a great job of staying in this press and taking away the guards and reversals as it is.
And Pelini, big boys, that gets the offensive rebound, goes right back up for a score. And I'll tell you what, if Tri-C ain't careful here, coach is looking for a tee. And he's going to call a timeout, and we're going to take one, too. And we'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Hey, look, Tri-C, listen to me. They put somebody in the middle finally.
Well, it's a good thing, Coach. So, and they're about to get another 10-second violation as they finally get the ball across. And Tri-C moving it around the court here.
I know you're used to Betos being with you, so I'll give you one of these. Here's the trick things. You put a guy in the middle, 9 times out of 10, you should probably pass it to him to help break that press.
Well, you're going to have options after that connection in the middle, right? You're going to have both wing players and even get a chance to look down court. And a good trap here as
great trap by
Pelini ends up with it at the end and goes to the line. And a lot of contact, didn't get the call, and that's going to be rejection.
Great defense by Tri-C on that fast break, too. Pelini did a great job attacking the rim hard on that, and just a great job rotating in there. You good over there?
I'm special.
We'll go with that.
That's Jeff Bezos. I'm special. What's the inbound play here, Coach?
That is a simple pick the picker. Usually you want to do that against man, not a zone, because the zone packs it in. But nevertheless, they got their look at the, I guess, middle of the paint sort of thing.
I will say, if we're going to pinpoint some things about Mooney, is they've gotten a lot of open looks.
Absolutely.
And just not hitting them tonight.
Oh, they do a tremendous job executing their stuff, and
another good trap
doing
there.
a great job on defense trapping and rotating. There's some more of that little help side there, and
they're going to call a foul. It looked like
no foul.
If
I think
anything,
a kick.
It's a kick ball.
I think a kick. I didn't see a foul. I didn't know where they could call a foul if they did.
Well, the umpire, referee didn't talk to the scorebook keeper, so that's going to be a kick ball.
We have referees in basketball, not
all the same. They wear the
umpires.
same color shirts.
Just so you know. Go basketball.
Good pressure defense here, working through the screen as Tri-C's moving around. And a hot pass. That was a 105-mile-an-hour fastball. That's a baseball term for you, Quinn. That was a hot pass there.
I don't know what a fastball is. I don't care about a fastball. You're in my dojo. Pick the picker again in a different strategy from Central Catholic.
Looked like the Tri-C offensive player fell down there and got rid of the ball nicely.
Tri-C did set that double screen away on that. I don't know if you saw that, Billy, but they set the double screen away for the inbounder, and if he didn't lose his footing, the inbounder was open. But I know you're used to baseball where you just have to look one way.
Yes. Yeah,
I know. I get it. It's okay.
I can appreciate the art of a play, though, when you have multiple things going on for two different options.
Absolutely.
To me, that reminds me of like a football, like a triple option atmosphere. And that inbound pass looked like it went right to Pelini as Pelini using his speed and up and finger roll good. And our score is 32-15 with just over 3 minutes remaining here.
I've definitely seen Uncle Bo do that a couple times on the sideline and back in his days.
I've seen him run down that at YSU a couple years
absolutely.
ago.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, we'll give a nice little shout out to Coach Bo as he's in attendance today.
He is in attendance today.
Hi, Coach.
Uncle
Nice
Bo.
to see you today.
He's got to be. It means everybody's Uncle Bo, right?
Oh, absolutely. Coming out. Seal on the block. Got to reward the big fella down there. Getting a good seal.
Yeah, they're not really looking for the roll. And he just pops and shot right at the elbow in the face.
All right.
That's a good shot there.
I'm sorry. I apologize. My fault.
A little pick and pop.
I'm sitting here trying to get you the ball on the block, and you could pull it from three. I feel you. Good shot.
See, I'm this is where I get confused with the referees is you're
Mooney
going
ball.
to let him play, you're not going to let him play, you're going to let him play, you're not going to call
It's
a
a
tic-tac.
fragile balance.
It's consistency as a coach is all we really ask for, and that goes with any sport. So as long as we're getting consistency from the referees, and tonight we're getting a little half and half, not consistent. That's going to be a turnover as Tri-C looks to cut into the lead here as they speed it up, and then slows it down. And that looked like they got away with a walk there as he creates a little contact, and Tri-C is going to the line, shooting two at Joe Dickey Electric free throw line. First free throw, no good. Looked like he rushed himself there. I never understood why you rush a free throw. You got almost all the time. I know you can have a delayed game there.
10 seconds.
But that's plenty of time. That's all the world.
Of course.
Really.
Just get into your rhythm, do your thing, and go up and shoot it. No need to rush.
And the second time he took his time, and that shot was good as he's being subbed out now. Second free throw good. 32-18 is your lead, is your score, excuse me. Well, just under 2.5 remaining.
You want me to start doing that? Might be easier.
And we're going to get a travel call. I'd miss it. I was with Jeff earlier, so it's osmosis.
Rubbing
man.
off on you, I feel you.
Yeah.
I understand.
See, if I were to say osmosis around him, he'd be like, what's that?
Lawrence, that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, good times.
I haven't gotten a good grip on what the Tri-C offense is. I'm struggling to figure it out.
Okay, I was going to say the same thing, but I didn't really know how to really explain it because it's just, to me, it's just a bunch of different things. It's
organized chaos.
Yeah, they're just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, right?
Which is surprising because they did a very good job in that first coming out, in that flex. I thought for sure they might stick with that a little bit, and I guess not. But nevertheless, Pliny did a great job. Pliny should have got a 5-second call on that, by the way.
Absolutely. Pliny's out, and you don't want to step in front of that train as he goes up, and it looks like a hard foul, but Pelini's going to go to the line shooting two. I mean, if you're going to foul Pelini, you got to foul him hard, right? Because he's going to blow right through if you don't. And coach looking for an intentional foul. Didn't get one, of course. And
it's like trying to arm tackle Derrick Henry. It's not going to happen.
Well, Pliny might stiff arm you. It's in his bloodline.
That it is. That it is.
First free throw is good.
He's got a great shot, too. It's all fluid and nice motion.
He does. I mean, this Mooney team's a good team. They're looking to make some noise in D3 in the tournament coming up here in just a couple of weeks here. What, we got 2 weeks here, Quinn?
I believe Mooney does play in 2 weeks. I think they took the bye, so I believe they will be playing in 2 weeks.
So we're going to have a Mooney foul. It's going to be on Fire, his second of the night.
Back to some more chaos. I will say this, though, as a coach, like going against an offense like this, it's almost impossible to scout just because there's so much movement, like you were saying.
Well, it could be good if you have the athletes that just run and gun, right?
Yes.
But and that's going to be a foul. If you're going to run the run and gun, that's great, but you got to be able to just go and run. Now, the problem that I see is they run until they get to the half court and then they settle it down. And then you just don't really know what's going to happen. So, anyway, here we go to the free throw line. As Tri-C will shoot 2 here, as they are in the bonus the rest of the game. Cardinal Mooney with 7 fouls and Canton Central Catholic with 4. So, Canton Central's in the 1-on-1, at least for right now. Second free throw is good. And now Tri-C's out in a 1-2-2.
Get my nice little updates out there. Shout out to Steve Gilmartin for this one. Glen Oak did beat Boardman 61-46 today.
That's a big win there.
Give a shout out to Steve, always tuning into our stuff. Steve and Scott Henthorne, those two love what we do. Or they just like giving me stuff, to say the least.
Pliny gets it knocked away, and now Mooney's swinging it across. It's like, when in doubt, give it to Pliny, and he has a pretty good idea what he wants to do with the basketball here. So 20 seconds remaining here, 34-21.
A little bit of a 1-2-2 action. I would say try to look for the overload somehow, some way. Or
this is to me, this is like a new concept of a defense because usually the 1-2-2 is like a press. I always think of a press, and I see more high school teams running this type of zone now. And so, as Mooney turns it over, and that's going to do it for your half. Finish your statement.
Wow, almost went in. Yeah, just to touch on that 1-2-2. A lot of high school teams, we like to run it when you're trying to get that trap. You want to get that trap on the first pass onto the wings or something like that and take away your high post and take away that low post so you don't create, basically so you don't get overloaded on if you're on defense. But they don't look like they were trying to trap.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter, and we'll take a break and be right back here for the fourth quarter at Cardinal Mooney High School.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for. no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Erin Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here at Cardinal Mooney High School, as I missed a point or two, and Cardinal Mooney
can't do intros, can't keep up with the score.
I'm a hot mess tonight, I swear. This is all Jeff Bezos' fault somehow. Cardinal Mooney 34, Canton Central Catholic 21 as the start of the fourth quarter, and Polini's got it, and he's swinging it around.
Mooney looking to go a little bit of a runner look on this one, trying to get them out of that 1-2-2.
I mean, at the end of the day, they could just sit back. They're up 13. So if you're going to be in that zone, we're going to take good shots and we're going to work to get a good shot.
Absolutely.
Which they did there, just didn't capitalize. And now Tri-C is going to have to push the tempo here if they want to get back into this ballgame.
Here's the thing, though, too. If you're Tri-C, you're telling your guys, like, hey, you're only down 13. There's still a lot of basketball to be played here. We just got to keep executing our stuff and keep playing some good defense.
Right. And that's going to be a no good. And we're going to get a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes to
Canton Central.
Tri-C.
I was waiting for you to finish that one.
Well, I was trying to figure it out because the arrow on the board.
I mean, when the ref points that way, you know, that means it's that ball.
Look to the board. I don't know why.
Yeah. Good excuse.
Outlet pass all the way up top.
Can we just take a minute and talk about that video board, too? That's an incredible scoreboard.
That is a nice scoreboard. And one of the nicest around in the valley.
Absolutely. Great facility here in Cardinal Mooney as well. A lot of history, too.
A lot of history here. We were checking out some of the old stuff here in the trophy cases.
A lot of names that
A lot of name dropping here at Cardinal Mooney. That's going to be a walk for Fire as he turns the ball over.
Just, it's cool to see, kind of just like take a look around here in Mooney and see all the banners and different state champions and championships of all kinds in here and stuff. It's cool to see.
A lot of history here, a lot of Steel Valley back in the heydays from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for football. You got football championships. You got, looks like, I want to say that's lacrosse
soccer,
over there.
Basketball, cross country.
There's just so
everywhere
many.
you look, it seems like there's a different sport represented here.
Unfamiliar. School I'm from, we didn't have this many banners in our gym.
No.
I'll tell you that.
Definitely not for me either.
A lot of history here at Cardinal Mooney High School. We're going to get an illegal screen, and going to go the other way. Canton kind of getting the ball's bouncing towards them, I guess. The lucky bounces, if you will. And they're just still not capitalizing on these opportunities yet. And they're going to throw the ball away. So we're going to have Mooney's going to take possession here as they're going to inbound the ball. Pliny getting some guidance from coach here. As Tri-C's still in this zone, kind of giving Mooney a fit here. But clock is against Tri-C's. And we're going to get a three-pointer here by Mick, and Mick's going to be no good. And they're going to call an over back on Fire. And that's going to be his third. So we got a one-on-one opportunity here for Tri-C. Better?
I'm good now. I'm good. I'm composed.
Say we're here for the fun. We're here for the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love doing it. just kind of while we're shooting free throws, we will be broadcasting every playoff game for our YS Nation. So stay tuned to that. It's going to be $9.99 a day. So you're going to get an opportunity to see everybody in the Valley, everybody in YS Nation underneath our umbrella. So $9.99 a day. So Cardinal Mooney plays, you can watch them. You can watch everybody else at the same time. Maybe a matchup you're going to see the next game. So stay tuned for that here. Coming up next week, really, for the girls and for boys soon after that. Tri-C running that 1-2-2, gets it, Pelini gets it down low, and back to Pelini, and now we're going to swing it around. 5.5 remaining here, 13-point advantage. Pelini gets it down low, little spin move, up and under, and that's going to be good, plus the and one coming up.
Great patience by Mooney on the offensive end, and an even better spin up and under post move by Pelini.
I mean, that's being athletic, right?
That is. That's being athletic, and that's really just working at the craft of being a post player. Which I don't know if he truly is a post player. He's one of those hybrids, I think. I think he's more of those stretch fours that you start seeing where you could step out and you could start running some guard stuff with him because he could handle the ball.
I would say he's like a wing player, right? I mean,
yeah,
that's like maybe an old school term. Just a true wing guy who can play multiple positions, almost like a Ron Artest type of guy who can run the point, he can play the four. And we got a three-pointer on the wing for Tri-C as they're digging back in. Still down 13, 5 minutes to go. And Mooney looks like they're going to break the press. And here comes the freight train, is Pelini, and he loses it from behind, but out of bounds, Tri-C.
I was ready for it. He was about to hit him with the Euro step. I was excited.
I think I would have lost it.
I got excited. I saw it. He planted. He was ready. Just got ripped from behind.
You know, you think 4 or 5 years ago, that Euro step in high school basketball was not a thing.
Well, it was. It was just called a travel every time because nobody understood it.
That's fair, too.
Didn't set the elevator screen.
And Pelini shoots from three, splashes it home.
There's that stretch part that I was telling you about.
He's starting to get his confidence here. You can see it late in the game. Shots looking was a little flat early. And Tri-C breaks the press, and they score. We're going to have a timeout. And looks like a full timeout, so we'll be right back after this.
Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown is going the extra mile with the largest inventory of new 2020 Chevrolet vehicles in the Mahoning Valley. No other dealer offers over 1,200 vehicles, so you can find the perfect one for you. No other dealer has more financing options regardless of your credit situation. And no other dealer goes the extra mile for you. Your journey to a better vehicle starts at the Mahoning Valley's #1 new car dealer, Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown.
Welcome back. Mooney High School here in the fourth quarter, 4.5 remaining. Mooney up 40-26 on Canton Central Catholic. How was that intro coming back?
Well, it's Cardinal Mooney High School. So
what did I say, Mooney High School?
Yeah.
You're killing me.
I'll bring us back the next time. How about that?
All right, there we go.
That way you could see how it's done.
All right, well, you know, trying to take tips here.
I feel you. You're with Betos all the time, so it's okay.
Osmosis, I'm telling you.
Lawrence.
Tri-C gets a turnover as they looking down low.
Don't organized chaos of the Tri-C offense.
And we're going to get a three-pointer in the wing. That's going to be no good, but an offensive rebound.
They're doing a good job attacking that offensive glass.
Well, at this point in the game, everybody's got to crash, right?
Absolutely.
And that's
go at it as much as you can. It looked tipped.
That's going to be ill-advised.
That looked tipped to me from my angle, but I am way down yonder.
Yeah, the stretch floor here. And
speaking of the devil,
Jeff Betos on the call.
Patch him in on our great broadcast. Yeah, this little length of the floor thing here is really starting to get to me.
Uh-oh, camera.
Not today. Yeah, bounce pass. You like that little bounce pass right there?
See, I'm used to the length of the court because my brother went to the other school down the road with the green and gold, and they have the same distance. So this, to me, is a normal basketball court. I appreciate it. I think more courts should play this long as Tri-C breaks the press, has an open look, but
there's a few courts like this in the area that are longer.
I like it because I did a Cheney game not too long ago, and I thought the court looked very small to them.
It is.
At least they make you feel like the court is so small because they cover every inch of that court, especially on their press, their 1-2-2 press that they run.
Absolutely. 1-and-1 attempt here. Mooney up 14, 3.5 to play. First shot's off the mark. Back comes Tri-C. I'm interested to see at what point Tri-C just starts chucking threes.
Well, you would think that they have a little bit more urgency here on their offensive end, and it's really not clicking. You would think that they're up 14 with 3 minutes remaining.
I agree with that.
As the Mooney sideline here starts clapping it up for playing great defense.
I'm amazed at how well Mooney plays help defense. They're doing an incredible job on that backside. I don't know if you've been paying attention to that, but that whole left side of the floor, when the ball's in this right corner, they're all the way over, almost on the other side of the court, honestly.
But enough, not too far to where a skip pass comes and they can't contest the shot.
Correct.
So that they are doing a good job. Tri-C at the free throw line here. They're in the double bonus.
Look at you. You're learning basketball ever so slowly.
First free throw is good. What about a shot clock? You a fan of shot clock?
That's tough. Because there's games where a shot clock would come in handy. There's been times where, and I'm sure you'll see it at some point during the state playoffs, where there's a team that, is playing the number 1 seed or something, and they aren't at that level yet as a program, but they'll come out there and they'll stall that whole first quarter.
But my argument to that would be that forces you to be better, correct?
Yes and no. I mean, it's one of those things like, if you know you're better and they want to do that, then, I mean, so be it. But you also have the ability to get up and put pressure on the ball and all that stuff. So I'm a 50-50 guy. I mean, there's times where I think that it should be needed, but there's times where I definitely, like, in a game like this, I don't think it's needed.
Fair enough. Tri-C running their offense, swinging it around, taking their sweet time, and they missed the travel call. Swings it across court, and that's another one, and they finally call that. And that's going to be a turnover.
I think, honestly, before you put in the shot clock rule, you should put in a rule saying something about stalling where you just kind of cross over half court and stand there.
So a judgment call from the
referees. If you're just obviously standing there to waste time without trying to do anything, and it's the first quarter, it's one of those things where you should probably call something.
As Mick's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. So at any point, you're making a mockery of the game.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Where, as coaches, we would say we're disrespecting the game.
Yes. But if you're playing the game and you're doing stuff, because, like, there's plays that, like, even that I have, we run a motion that isn't designed to look to score. It's to kill clock, but we're always moving. We're moving the basketball and stuff like that. Those aren't bad things.
The handoff behind the back.
The handoff, the weave. A 5-out motion where you're always keeping the basketball above the white line, stuff like that.
So Mick shoots 50% from his 2 here. And now Tri-C's out looking to, you thought maybe they'd have a little bit more urgency. Down 13 here with 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Elvi's shot, no good. Fire with the rebound as he's pushing it. And Mooney's still looking to do some damage here. Has a little bit of a floater in the lane, and no good for Pelini. Again, not the urgency you're looking for coming down the court.
No, absolutely not. You're in the minute and a half left situation where you need to be attacking the rim and starting to do some stuff.
And
moving
speaking
towards
of
the
attacking
rim.
the rim, Tri-C goes to the rack, gets a bucket, and now you're at 11. You're an 11-point game with a minute and a half remaining and a timeout. Tri-C, so we'll take one too and be ready.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Oh, it's me? Okay. Well, welcome back to Cardinal Mooney High School. That's how it's properly done. Mooney leads this one 41-30 with a minute and 25 seconds to play here in the game as Tri-C coming out in a press, looking to trap a little bit, and they didn't do that at all.
That was really good, Quinn.
Yeah, of course, man.
I'm going to turn myself up a little bit now. And a little
Great
layup.
reversal by Pelini. Wow.
He can do a little bit of everything, folks. Back to a 13-point advantage here.
Little toe tap down the sideline there.
As Mick steals it and kicks it out to Fire. Fire gets an easy layup, and that's going to be a big advantage here. 15 to go. 15-point advantage with 45 seconds to go.
I'm going to guess this one's just about wrapped up.
Just about wrapped up here. Say at this point in the stage, that's a travel. You
Yeah,
really want
36 seconds left.
7-point advantage is kind of where I'm at. You still have a chance here. But
Coach Palermo emptying the bench. This one's about it. Great job to Cardinal Mooney. Really turning up that defense after you decided to call them out for some reason.
Well, I was just trying to motivate it.
Yeah, of course. I get it.
You know.
Nice one, Jeff.
But Jeff sometimes steals my good lines, to be fair.
I'll tell you what, though, they responded to your criticism, turned up the defensive pressure, and have done a great job.
I got no problem saying when I was wrong, and they played great defense the rest of the way out.
Their press was great. Their help side rotations were great. Even when they went zone for a little bit there, they just did a great job on the defensive end. Holding the Crusaders to 30 points is not an easy task to do by any means.
10 seconds remaining here as the ball goes out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, if I'm a JV guy and I get into the game, I'm looking to put the basketball up. I'm not running no tempo offense just to kill the clock. Sorry, Coach. Get me on the board. This one's for Mom. And that's going to be good as your final score here at Cardinal Mooney High School, 45, Canton Central Catholic 32. Thanks for tuning in to ysnlive.com. For Quinn Pushkar, Billy Mack, signing off. I better hit the outro, though, huh?
Yeah, that would help.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.